Hello and welcome to this tutorial on managing topics in Google Classroom. What you can see here is I've entered a class, in this case the Advanced Google Classroom training session for September 28th, 2016. And what I'm doing right now is I'm adding some information into the stream. In this case, I'm adding a question. And since I'm going to be showing how to manage topics, I went ahead and created a topic called Chapter 1. Okay, now if I were to add a due date, then this question would appear on my calendar and appear in all the students in this class's calendar as well. This is where I would choose what type of question, short answer, multiple choice. This is where I can add attachments, Google Drive files, YouTube videos, or external URLs. This is where I can set up if students are allowed to reply to each other's responses, yes if it's in color, and no if it's on the white. And students can edit their answer. Once again, yes if it's in this color, and no if it's in the white box. Okay, this is how we would schedule it for a future time by clicking that drop down beside Ask. And then we would actually click Ask for this to be created and put into our class. Okay, now you'll see that a couple things happen when I click this. And when I clicked Ask, now off to the left I see a topic for Chapter 1. Okay, which over here I can rename or delete it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another question. And I'm going to choose to create another topic and call it Chapter 10, just as something different. And I'm going to say, what Supreme Court case was the most significant to your life? Okay, once again, this is how I would set up if I wanted it on a calendar, or toggle between what types of questions, or add something into this, what choices we have for student responses, how to schedule it for the future. And once I click Ask, you'll now see that it's going to create and generate on the stream. And then under my topics, I now have Chapter 1 and I have Chapter 10. So what this would allow us to do is if we had a stream that was extremely long, as we put more and more things in here and we would have to scroll way down, it allows us to organize, basically like folders in Google Drive, where if we wanted to, we could click on Chapter 1 under Topics and it would show us anything that you tagged under Chapter 1, whether it's a question or an assignment, and you put it in this topic, it will appear. Okay, so it helps you to organize things. It's basically Google Classroom's attempt at how you can put an entire course's worth of information into one stream, but still be able to manage it fairly effectively. So that is how topics work in Google Classroom and what they might be used for.